wanted to talk about Allbirds though, right?
Yeah.
So like Allbirds, like that's something that like deep down inside of me, like it just bothers me because it's like the least swaggy shoe of all time. But like those dudes created a niche that like, you know, there's some people that just don't give a shit about fashion, right? Like they want comfort. And I don't know firsthand, but I hear that they're comfortable as hell, right?
And it's all green, reusable.
Yeah. So like it speaks to people, and I see them all the time. I see them in my town. Like it bothers me. It's like, yo, how could you wear that out in public? But that's not me.
Yeah.
Like everyone has their thing. Like some people just don't buy into it, right? Like I'll tell you that a pair of Yeezys is much more comfortable than a pair of Allbirds, and you'll look dope. But some people don't care about the last part.
Yeah.
Right. So Allbirds is that niche, and like. First of all, I don't know how much you can get them for, but I hear they're pretty reasonable, you know? Like, and people wonder like, oh, you know, like, I don't know, Off-White might be super fly, but the shoes might not sell as well as Skechers, right? Now, I can't take a look at Skechers and really, it doesn't connect with me, but that's $1 billion business.
Yeah.
So like, the fact that Allbirds has created something, has found a niche, has sold it directly, has found like, you know, philanthropic endeavors to like put money back in different ways, and like, I don't know, man, like reusable, sustainable. You can't knock that. And if you're a designer that you got something dope like that, and maybe it's not, you know, maybe it's not got the juice like a Yeezy or like, you know, whatever else, you know, like Virgil, Off-White, or, you know, you're still a designer.
Yeah.
You know, somebody designed that shoe and it sold a lot, you know? So I can't knock it, man. Like there's a path for everybody. And I think that's what a good designer does, is find their niche. Like somebody who's super utilitarian, super like good at product design and like comfort and all that. They put that together. So, and they're winning, you know? So yeah, so that's the Allbirds model.
Winning.
Yeah. They sleep at night, right?
Yeah, they sleep well. Sleep well.
They're not worried about being the hottest thing out there.
No. And, you know, so when we talk about the Allbirds model, when we talk about the Virgil model,
yeah,
well, those are two separate models, right?
Sure.
From a Virgil standpoint, it seemed like he built equity co-branding with other brands, like you said earlier, to the standpoint that built his brand.
Yeah.
For Allbirds, they just built a channel direct to their customer and based that off of a mission.
Yeah.
Now, both of them gained equity.
Yeah.
As far as brand equity.
Sure.
But my question really is, do you see an ability to quantify brand equity from a data perspective, from a digital perspective?
Yeah. So I think
we talk about those suits that don't know.
Yeah.
How can a designer or a brand show it?
So I think nowadays the way to show your brand equity is through engagement, you know, through Instagram, through followers, through click-throughs, you know. There is a lot of data out there. I think it's really hard to put your finger data-wise on the pulse of what's really trendy, what's really hot, and companies have struggled with it for decades, right? You know, if you're a company like Allbirds, it's just about sales, right? It's about sales and like, you know, those reviews when people say this is the most comfortable shoe I've ever worn. That's what they're going for. You know, you got somebody like Virgil, his sole mission is to make anything, any product that you can imagine look doper, right? And that's sort of the Kanye, Donda, like house perspective. Like that's where they were born out of. Like the way Kanye and Virgil looked at life was like, why does this shit look so whack? Like why can't this product look better? You know, like why is there not a low top shoe that looks doper than the Roshi? Like whatever it is, you know, so like that's their ultimate goal, is to make things look beautiful, to bring art and architecture and design to everyday things, you know, so that when you look at them, you're like, man, I never thought something so simple could look so dope and make my life better, make me feel better, make me, when I walk out of the house, make me feel like I have a little bit more confidence, right? It's like, why you put on those shoes today? You know, because when you walk down the street, you know people are looking at them like, oh.
And the M3 got their attention.
Yeah, you know? I mean, maybe not during the day, but like, you know, at night, you know, like, why did I put on these shoes today? Because when I came into this interview, like, it's like, oh, like, I feel good, like, I feel confident, right? And so that's what fashion is about to me, you know, number one. And then number two, it's like, how can I make things better, right? Any good product designer, any good architect is gonna make something better and more visually pleasing. Allbirds' model is not that, right? That's not their goal. But every designer has a goal, right? Mm-hmm. And so that's the difference, I think. And Virgil, like, he's the king of like the collab, right? Like he's trying to collab with everyone to show people like, yo, I can make your shoe better. I can make your bottle of water better. I can make your carpet better, your chair better, because that's what I do.